J. Cameron.
This the last strike. I'm exhausted, man. I really had a bad life. I was trying to keep a person cause he had ice. I was thinking in the future I could have twice. That was bad, right? No, it wasn't me. He told his mama he was stressed and it's because of me. Don't you see what I feel? Look what you done to me. But he running in your house like he done with me. That's cool shit, I'd rather live like sucker free. I ain't touching him cause I don't let him touch me. He ain't lusting me, man, that man in love with me. He only mad cause I told him that he ain't running me. Now he run his mouth to people I don't care about. That shit's spooky, I call that nigga scary mouth. He tried to get bold, I had to air it out. He tried to make it rain, I had to clear it out. Now we not supposed to move by what they tell us. We supposed to always know them bitches jealous. I don't know who you are, you unfamiliar. You broke the code, now you in my face blowing smoke. Listen, nigga, I'm 3-0, you bitches 0-0. Merrill, roll your boat in. I'm not mad, I'm just really disappointed. I was bending limbs for him, it's like I'm double jointed. Now I'm twisting two papers, I'm double jointed. You wanna see me, we can just appoint it. He asked if he bought it, knowing he can't afford it. And then he tried to hit me, I had it all recorded. I'm the type to leave if the love is boring. I get crazy in love, I tried to warn him. I'm so sorry, don't call back, it ain't important. If you ain't really offer, then you ain't gotta offer. This the last strike. I was riding in his whip because he had stripes. I couldn't tell him that I loved him, that's sad, right? Cause if I got pregnant, he wouldn't be the dad type. I thought I was pregnant, I was mad hype. I was running to my mama, tried to brag, right? But his heart was cold, it's like bag ice. I never knew karma would be a bad price.
Hold up. Now we you have to start again. So
That's what they said, the audio?
yeah.
Does it say if they can hear me now?
Yeah, I know they can hear you because I can hear you because I'm watching. It's a Charlie Chaplin show, motherfucker.
Yeah, right. Once again, thank everybody more so for tuning in to the Queens of Battle Rap show. I'm your host, Nomad. Been out of commish for a little bit, so apologies for that. But thank you all for more so taking the time out to tune in, whether you're tuning in live or you're watching it later. It's always very much more so appreciated. Excuse the Captain Caveman look. Have not been to the barber either in about 3 weeks. Not since we last put the website was the 5-4 week before it deletes. Okay. That
Two oxtails and empanada. I see you, Uncle Paulie. What up?
Okay,
RC, what up? Top Tier Podcast. What up? Dre Mitchell, what up?
Just trying to multitask, trying to, coordinate something with someone else in regards to something for the show. So apologies for that. I'll go over a few things. First, and he said he sent it. Okay. Let me know when you send it again. First and foremost, just wanted to send a bit of condolences over to Vixen the Assassin, who recently had a significant death in the family. Another female battle rapper from Chicago, I believe she also lost a significant family member, Diablo, as well. So,
Oh, we just talked to her.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Not too
yeah.
long. Wow.
Yeah.
Got our condolences and our prayers.
Definitely. in addition to that, let me go back over a few announcements per se, as they say, church announcements. Let's see. This is the funny part about this is some of these notes that I more so have for the show this time, I actually had them from last week. And what I find to be so fucking crazy about this is my note says C3 battle tomorrow. Now, C3, it's funny because this note is from last week where she was supposed to be battling, I believe it's Naughty in Harlem. And I believe that battle went down. I'm not sure. But it's just funny because she's battling again. This note from last week is still relevant for this week because she's battling again tomorrow, in which she's battling Shayna Ashley. You know, that's a working woman right there. I think it was 428. She battled Cashflow Rizzy. I think it was 428. The end of April. You know what I'm saying? Then May 4th, more so she had a battle. You know what I'm saying? She has a battle tomorrow being May the 11th. You know what I'm saying? And then she's battling KCJ in July. That is a working woman. And as I said before, if they give out a, champion of the year, or if the Source magazine, has to promote a female for this year, it has to be C3 hands down at this point. I look dark as shit on that screen. Maybe because the way that works. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine now. It's just a massive. Yeah, I know. I can't deny that. Nah, it's cool. I think it was just the angle that it was at. You couldn't see my face.
Light too, I think right now too. So.
It's all right. That works. Also, a few battle releases since the last time I more so was here. 40 Bars and Tia S. More so dope top tier podcast. We're gonna get into those predictions in a minute. Let's see. Yeah, 40 Bars and Tia S was a battle that recently dropped since the last time, I was on this show. 40 and Couture had actually finally hit the masses as well. Another battle that more so dropped. I also used to go by Stargirl Lady Red, but Red Band recently doing a performance back when the URL and RBE, that Atlanta week, she more so was doing a performance at some club, I'm not sure where. It might have been more than one club, but she was, doing her thing down there, respect for that. Music video release from Misunderstood is called Must Have One. She more so has the Lauryn Hill sample of Lost Ones, I think. But it's called Must Have One in regards to, I think it's called Must Have One, I guess single parent households or whatever, I'm not sure. A lot of my brain. 40 also released a single, Nomad. It's funny because I can't even fucking sing a part of it. Fuck. I be like a... That's all I could think. I know she said something about Panera and getting bread or something like that. Respect to her.
Shit. Yo, just for the record, man, if C3 come with any fucking thing that she came against Cashflow Rizzy, it's going to be a good day tomorrow.
I think it's going to be a
She
dope
was cooking.
day. I think it's going to... I think C3, I know people are saying that it's back to back battles.
She different though.
But I honestly think that she knows that this one holds a little bit more weight. There's no disrespect to Naughty or Cashflow Rizzy, but I think C3 is going to take this one a little more seriously because it's Shayna Ashley.
Did C3 ever choke?
No.
Not to my knowledge. I don't.
And even if she did, I feel like she has that
freestyle ability.
Yeah, she can just bounce that shit off. Her worst performance was probably, I said, but, against Tori. But she's never choked. Got to give her that. And tomorrow she won't choke either. And also, in regards to C3, I think she recently posted something in regards to condolences. I think her grandmother had passed away on this day some years ago. So condolences more so for that as well. Thank you, everybody, for more so tuning in. I'm going to shout all of y'all out as well. Let's see. Ehart recently released a single as well. Really did it.
Really
Talking
did it.
bread. I really did it.
That shit is hot too.
Yeah.
That beat is crazy.
Yeah. And what's dope about that, if I'm not mistaken, Stewie Newton, the one that she battled, did the artwork for that single, which I think is dope. More so just, artists collabing, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of keeping, the culture and the movement going and supporting one another. And in addition to that, in regards to, I'm not an artist, but, Jada Ray also more so released a video, Last Strike. And, you know, Jada has actually come on to the show to help me out.
Shout out to Jada fucking Ray.
Yeah, so if you get a chance, go and check out her video, Shot by Identity. And it's a dope video. And there's somebody in there. There's some male in there. I don't know who he is, but it's a very, very, very good looking man in that video. If I just
shameless fucking plug.
Nah, but go support more so all of them. You know, the Misunderstood video, the 40 bars, it's available on like iTunes, probably all platforms. I know Ehart is available on iTunes as well, probably Tidal, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. Jada, you know, check out the video on YouTube. Let's just kind of keep the culture, you know what I'm saying, going, the movement alive. Let's see. They're jumping into predictions already, so we can definitely more so kind of jump into predictions. In regards to the big event for tomorrow, Panic Room 4. Before we get there, I know that there was recently a face-off that had taken place between Farrah Funeral and Misfit. And I recently did like a quick little interview with T7M Radio, you know, Seven Mitchell.
Shout out to Seb.
Always. What I will say, we spoke on the face-off, and one of the things that he more so asked me was, you know, did I get to check it out? And I was like, honestly, I didn't, because two people who actually may be in this chat, but I more so won't disclose them, had actually told me that the face-off was whack. So going based on somebody else's opinion, I didn't
ever go on somebody else's opinion, because one thing about battle rap,
right,
it's an opinionated sport.
You're right.
And if you go off somebody else's opinion, you're
right,
you're being directed the wrong way. So,
you're right. But what I will say, knowing that, you know, I said afterwards, because Seven and Mitchell said it was a dope ass face off. You know what I'm saying? So who was like, whoever told you that, you know, they were wrong.
It was pretty good. I watched it.
You thought it was good?
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of felt the opposite.
Yeah, no, I thought it was pretty good.
I'll say this:
it wasn't all the guns and bombs, but it was pretty good.
I felt like it more so. I feel like for me, a face off should make me want to see the battle even more. And for me personally, it didn't make me want to see the battle. See, Kenny G said the face off was fire. Kenny G, tell me, why do you feel like the face off was more so fire? It didn't make me want to view the battle at all. I felt like some of the things that they were stating made sense. You know what I'm saying? It was good content.
So is it because they wasn't
no, because I don't even need that.
Okay,
I don't even need that. You know, there was a little bit of that. You know, Misfit was just more, you know, chill, relax. You know, Farrah, you know, the Bronx was, you know, coming out a little bit, and it's no disrespect, you know, was it BX? However they do that shit. Not a gang sign, just Bronx. Dropping the mic. That's see, whenever I talk about somebody, always shit like that happens. But yeah, I felt like he said it was okay. They didn't get them, girl. They didn't get too crazy. They didn't too crazy out the mouth with each other. They were like too friendly. What up, Slim Diesel? I kind of feel like in regards to the actual face-off, like I said, they were talking shit, and I agree with certain points. Farrah said something along the lines of, you know, I may not be the most bar heavy, but when you speak of, I guess, I don't know if it was Queen of the Ring or female battle rap, but my name more so comes up, whether it's the prettiest, whether it's the performance, whatever. And that I will give her, regardless of what. I do feel like when people speak of, you know, not so much in terms of top 5, you know, but just in terms of when they talk about female battle rap, Farrah's name, I do feel as if though it does more so come up. I can't take that away from her. It just didn't make me want to see the battle. I wanted a little bit more. Even when I saw an interview, I don't even think this was your interview. It might have been somebody else's.
If it wasn't mine, it don't matter.
We're not going to talk about it?
I'm playing.
Nah, but it was when before 40 and Ehart had actually battled. They were kind of going back and forth on the street. This wasn't even really like a legit more so face-off. They were just going back and forth. But it was like the shit that they were more so stating really made me feel like I really want to watch this fucking battle. You know, I gotta tune in. And I think even Hart at the end of it was like, now I'm gonna go home and write so I could kill her ass or some shit like that. But it really made me want to view it.
So what it is, even though there were no bombs and guns and things, I think what you want is just the back and forth. not one person saying something and then the other person saying something, you know, because they were making great valid points.
They definitely were.
But I think there was no, you know, like one trying to overtalk the other and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, and I don't really want that because, in all honesty, you know, and this is not to take a, this is not affiliated with 15 Minutes of Fame. I put that out there. But
the views and opinions.
There you go. When I saw the face-off against, when I saw some of the RBE face-offs, some of them were cool. Some of them, it's like you're trying, it's just not there. You know what I'm saying? Even with some of like the URL shit, I think T-Top was just like, you know, I don't really talk. So it's like that's not, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna work. I don't think a face-off is for every body in every battle, you know, and it kind of makes me feel like, I think I heard Arsenal actually saying in one of your interviews, like he's really not, you know what I'm saying, into him or some shit along those lines. So I'm kind of,
a lot of people aren't into the face-offs because it's like, see, the fucked up thing is that these motherfuckers just finished smoking weed together, laughing and giggling. Oh, come on, now it's time to do the face-off.
Right.
You know what I mean? So how do you get into that? It's pretty hard. And I think a lot of the fans hate the fact that these guys are cool outside the ring.
Right.
But again, this is battle rap. You know what I mean? It's not, you know, they're not trying to kill each other. So it's a war of words.
Right.
So you could still be cool and have a war of words.
Right.
The Goonies did it against each other. The shit was fire. You know what I mean? So, but I think that's what kills a lot of the face-offs. A lot of them don't want to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to face off.
I mean, maybe it's something that you can't force. Like I remember an interview, and this was, I think, on a Queen of the Ring. This was somebody, but it was Hustle and 40 talking on the phone, and they literally were just having a conversation. And I think, you know, Hustle was saying, like, you sure you ready? You know, it ain't going to be no wardrobe malfunction. This goes back to, like, this was some years ago. But just that little phone conversation, and they weren't even talking that grimy, made me, like, I want to see it. I guess it has to have some kind of authenticity to it. And, yeah, I just felt like it can't be, you know, made up. You said you can only hear me in the left ear?
But turn the headphones around, then you'll be able to hear in just the right ear. keep switching them back and forth.
Some Diesel, the show has not been coming on weekly. The reason why it hasn't been coming on weekly is because, and I told everybody, well, I didn't tell you guys, but, you know, I recently had a little bit of a, you know, surgery. I don't know if you can see that, but, yeah, that's what we're dealing with right now. So, it hasn't been coming on. I had to lay up, recover, all that good stuff. So it has not been coming on. But
and
you know.
Also me, I'm in and out of town. So, and I happen to be leaving on Friday mornings.
Right.
You know, so it's like a little bit of both stuff. So
right.
We gonna get back into the swing of things. So please make sure y'all tune in on every Friday. So we'll be back.
Right. Let's see. Top tier podcast. The women in face-offs tend to be reserved. Farrah and Fit energy was manufactured. I think the last female. First of all, I thought that there was going to be a face-off between C3 and Shayna.
Right, because they actually, I thought they did it.
I thought so too. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
maybe that's going to be released tonight. I honestly thought leading up to this battle that more so it would have been put out. Maybe it'll be released tonight. Who knows? But I honestly thought that they did a face-off. That one I probably would have been more entertained by, to be honest. Let's see. Kenny G, I liked it because it was just another form of marketing as far as women battle rap, not as far as the actual face-off. In general, with them starting face-offs, it opens up the market a little bit more. Okay. Shit, I gotta know how to say your fucking name. Boyne Flem. Boy, damn, y'all gotta make me feel like I fucking haven't passed 7th grade. Boyne Flynn. B. Flynn. Who you think won the Couture, Queen of the Ring Couture versus 40 bars? 40 stumbled through rounds of 1 and 3, but was fire. But
yo, when I watched it back, I caught a whole lot of shit that 40 was saying that I didn't catch in the building.
Right.
Yeah, 40 was fucking cooking.
Right.
That's a great battle.
You know what I think is dope about it? What I really, really think is dope about that battle is because there were a lot of people who were 41. You know what I'm saying? She got that shit. And there were a lot of people that were like, Couture won. Couture got that shit. I think what's dope about it is that you can kind of go back and forth between, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a clear 3-0. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's one of those, you know, for the books, you know, other battles that I think that, you know, have done that as far as the women go, or, you know, C3 and official, you know, I feel like people can kind of go back and forth in that one. But yeah, I
It's that.
see.
Damn, I can't even
See,
Whoa,
so you didn't pass 7th grade with me. Boigny.
Did you see he put the pronunciation?
Oh, he did. Let me see. I gotta go down.
Waknee.
Let me
It's
see.
like Wawakney or Wani. Maybe the
Boigny,
K silent.
Boigny, Flynn. French sounding. Boigny.
Is the K silent?
Reggie, this card is not exciting. Not really hyped to see any of the battles. Reggie, nosotros aquí. I'm not that excited about this card. I feel like there could have been better matchups. Lord Jesus, Lord Jesus, I'm on tonight. Isn't that great? I get you somebody next time. Let me see. Let me go back, and then I'll get into the content as well. I'm just trying to get everybody's comments. Let's see. Face-offs. Get them, girl. Face-offs need to make you excited to want to see the battle. It was more of a conversation. Great point, I think, get them, girl. Great point. Slim Diesel, save that talking for the ring. I agree with that. I kind of feel like face-offs should take place like maybe a few weeks, or maybe like 2 weeks or so before the battle, just to kind of help sell it as well. Not so much the night before. Cassidy got 3-0 with Buy Goods. Oh, you got Curry 3-0 by Goods.
What up? What are you doing?
Cassidy sold the fuck out. The Goods battle had multiple face-off, and he was whack as fuck. That battle don't have him winning one round. RC says, don't hype anything up if you're not coming to kill. Top tier podcast. Everyone's energy and drive for the battles aren't face-off worthy. Some of these artists just look at it as a job and not a competition. I agree with that.
All right, yo, I just figured, you know, we chime in a little bit. I got C3 on the line.
Hey.
What's up, baby? Can you hear Nomad?
Not really, no. I can hear you clear though. I can hear Nomad. What up, Nomad?
What's up? Thank you. Can y'all hear C3 on the phone? Lord Jesus just asked who was going to be the guest tonight. See how that works? See those signals working right there?
They should be able to hear it now. I had to join on mute.
Gotcha. Any questions y'all got for C3 battling tomorrow? She's actually able to hear you got. Well, she can't hear, but I can read them back out to her. But any questions for C3? Any predictions? Anything like that? C3, are you ready for tomorrow?
Yeah, you already know.
Gotcha. What do you feel like you're gonna bring? Being as though it's Shayna, and some people feel like this is more of a worthy opponent. Anything different, or just typical, classic, authentic C3?
Yeah, you know, I mean, due to recent events, this battle became a little bit more personal. I ain't gonna say too much about it.
Gotcha.
But this battle just recently became a lot more personal. So just expect the truth from me tomorrow. That's what you're gonna get. The truth.
Gotcha.
The real story.
Oh, I didn't even know nothing jumped off. That's
now,
crazy.
See, this is something I want to see because of shit
Well,
like
you
that.
see tomorrow. Nobody knows, but everybody gonna see tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Nobody knows. Everybody gonna see tomorrow. So expect the truth tomorrow.
Damn.
Oh shit.
One good thing about tomorrow for the people that more so aren't able to make it, especially after hearing that, I'm told that the pay-per-view event is like a reduced rate. It's like $25. So if you can't be in the building, I would definitely say to cop that pay-per-view, especially based off that. Now, I really, like I said, I wasn't that excited for the card. There was some battles I felt like could have been replaced. This was one I wanted to see, and I'm not just saying that because she's on the line and I'm kissing ass, but this was more so one I wanted to see. Like I said, I'm disappointed that, you know, a face-off didn't drop.
Can you talk about that, C3? Is anything that any information we can get on? Because I think we saw that y'all went to do a face-off.
Well, we didn't really go to do a face-off. We went to go do the, you know, well, kind of like that face-to-face promo you see us do.
Okay.
That's what we was there for. They didn't do that sit-down face-off that same day. I don't know when they did that or who set that up.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel a way about it, about not having a face-off or anything like that. I didn't even know that was happening.
Right.
When we all went to the YouTube studios to do the promo you see on there, we was all there for that. That was mainly promo. It wasn't so much a direct back and forth. I'm really not too much of a big fan of face-offs because I like to save everything I'm gonna say for my round. I'm not really much of a shit talker.
Gotcha.
So I really don't feel a way about not doing a face-off. I'd rather people hear everything I'm gonna say when I get there.
Let it speak for itself. Gotcha.
So do you think, like, I know the right face-off between the right two people definitely sells the fight.
Yeah, definitely. When you got the people that love to talk shit, you know what I'm saying, and it's awesome, you know what I'm saying? Or the people who, I'm not a shit talker. I've never been a shit talker. I'm more of a shit shower. So I'd rather show it in my round as opposed to, like, I mean, I know it's promotion and I do got to change that about myself. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I do need to do more promoting, but I've just never been much of a shit talker. So that's why I don't really feel a way about not doing a face-off.
All right, Top Tier Podcast wanted me to ask, shit, I just lost it. Hold up.
Does she feel like she has to switch her style up due to the tier of the opponent? Do you feel like you have to switch your style up due to the tier of the opponent?
No, not at all. No.
Dope.
So it doesn't matter who it is, they all getting fucked up, I guess, right?
Right, I'm the same C3 every time. I don't switch my style up for anybody. I don't care who it is, and especially not a Shayna.
I can't fucking wait now.
you just made this a little more exciting just
Right,
now
right.
on this phone call.
Right.
I was ready for it anyway, so
Shit.
yeah, this is fire. This is gonna be fire. Now, it's tomorrow. Like, how prepared are you? Cause you been hanging out with twerking them and shit.
You want me to be 100% honest? I'm actually finishing up my material right now. Like, as we speak, y'all called me in the middle of finishing up my material. I'm sitting right here with my book, my pen, and my drink, and I'm finishing it up right now.
That you've been hanging out with twerking them too much.
Nah, I've been battling too much, so, you know, I don't get to write in advance as much as I used to. That's what happened when you booked a lot.
Right.
But it's all right. Y'all know me. Every time I do a battle, I come and I show up. I don't do backouts. I don't do fucked up, stupid performances. Maybe some people probably not prefer my performance that night, but I show up every fucking time. So
Right.
ain't nobody got nothing to worry about with me.
Facts.
Gotcha. So I know that you had 2 already. You have 1 tomorrow. You have Casey in July. Do you have any? I feel like you're battling. You have like
June. She said June. Yeah.
What is it, like June 20?
June 7th.
June 7th. Okay, I don't know where the fuck I got July
that's right.
from.
That's at in Houston. I'm
Yeah.
in the building, baby.
Yeah, that's for home for the known weekend. Yep.
That's a fact. I'm flying in early for that. And anybody that never been to one of these fucking events, I've been to. I think this is the second one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was at the first one. You was there, right? See?
Yeah, I battled last year too. Me and Beretta was main event last year.
You battled Beretta last year, right? And the headphone shit, man. They have
you saying
wireless
that.
headphones, and everybody got their headphones on, and you can hear every fucking bar. It don't have to be bothered by the crowd.
Right.
Love
Awesome.
it.
Right.
It was the first people to do that shit too. Shout out to them because that shit fire.
Yeah.
Fact. Shout out to Scotty and Beretta Blaze.
Yeah.
Fucking
Definitely.
fire.
You're not persuaded to go either way based on the audience, because a lot of times people will watch a battle and they may not even hear, a bar or something, but because everybody else reacted, they might get into it too. So this way you actually have to more so judge for yourself and you're not influenced.
Facts.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you, shit, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, we were talking earlier about like if you ever choke. Did you ever choke in any of your battles early in your career, or any?
I had one battle where I choked, and it was a 1-round battle versus Lou Cypher. I choked in that battle.
Okay.
And then versus Tory, I started to choke, but then a freestyle just came out my mouth. Pause. I don't know where the fuck it came from, and I hit it with some clips, like I lied shit, and it kind of made the whole round flow. For real, when I watch that shit to this day, I'm like, I don't know where the fuck that came from, because I was dead about the choke. It was like, so, psych, I lied. You talk about that suicide. I showed you how I died, come back alive. And you know what I'm saying? That's some crazy shit. But yeah, I only got 1 choke, and that was a 1-round versus Lou Cypher. That was like 9 years ago. That's probably like around the time I battled Bonnie.
Was that the battle in Florida where it was like you in Miami and 40?
Yep, yeah, that was that event.
Gotcha.
I just wanted to ask because we were kind of singing your praises earlier that
Definitely.
we don't remember you ever choking, even though people say you battle a lot. But You know what I mean? It's like, long as you ain't choking and you show up with 3 fucking rounds, it's like you could battle every day of the week if you want.
That's facts, though. That's facts. Like, when it comes to all my main stage battles, like I said, it was only really technically that one choke. Like, usually if I do fuck up, I just start freestyling. So it's not, you know what I'm saying? So it's not really a choke. So yeah.
I know. And we can discuss this or we can not discuss this. I saw every once in a while I kind of flip through Facebook. I'm not up there like that, but I think people were a little annoyed by some of the comments that took place in the Faceoff on Misfit's behalf.
Yeah, I ain't like the type of shit she was talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to elaborate on it too much, whatever. But yeah, I ain't like the type of shit she was talking. Like, I pay homage. I show everybody respect. Like, she clearly seemed delusional in that face off. But I shouldn't have took it personal for the simple fact that she did that for promotion. She don't. If you pay attention to what she's saying, she don't mean none of that shit she's saying.
Gotcha. Okay.
She basically said fucking female battle rap as a whole, literally was trash since she left. She said nobody was fire, literally. So clearly she was just talking shit for promo. So I'm not. I took it personal initially because when I first watched it, I was drunk. But now it's just like, that's just Misfit talking her shit. Nobody paying her no mind.
Okay. You know what I took it as?
And for the record, this is the same girl who told me she don't want to battle no more, but then turned around and took power. She's a duck. She's ducking. So.
Talk that shit, see.
I took it as her. I took it as her coming at the new class, but not you all necessarily, if that makes any sense.
Nah, because she ended the interview with, people offered me C3 mad times. I said, get that bitch the fuck out of here. Like, what? Why are you lying? You never said that. You smiled. I watched you smile when Debo keeps saying you and C3. And you just, man. It was never no get that bitch the fuck out of here. And then why that offends me is she make it seem as if she's done something that I haven't. I haven't. At this point, I've put in way more work than she's put in.
Facts.
Yeah.
See, the problem is she need to be honest. If she battle me and she lose, then she's not the head. You know what I'm saying? Like, that fucks up her career forever. Just admit that. Or even if you don't want to admit it, just be like, I don't want to battle her, but don't minimize the work that I put in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Don't talk down on what I've done or make it seem like I haven't did shit. When I held it down for us when nobody was battling.
You're holding down fucking 2019.
Facts.
Shit, 2018 and 2019 since I've been back. I've been battling nonstop.
Shit.
Think about it. When I just battled, who was that? Don Lady. That was my first battle back from my hiatus. I have been battling nonstop since. I've battled so much from then till now in 1 year that I don't even remember how many battles I did this year.
I thought I was gonna get a call one day to say, yo, C3 want to battle you. I was like, she out here fucking everybody up.
Anybody can get it.
Anybody can get it. Unc could get it too.
There's a question.
Don't set it up, Unc.
There's a question that somebody has for you from Top Tier Podcast. They want to know, does C3 expect Ash to get physical with bumps and touching to try and throw her off? Because Ash has got like that bully presence.
Not with C3.
She said, can you repeat that, Unc? I couldn't hear him clearly.
Sure. They said, ask C3 from Top Tier Podcast, does she expect Ash to get physical with bumps and touchings and try and throw her off, since Ash has like a bully-like presence?
She might try to do that, and if she do, I'm gonna just ignore her. Like, ain't nothing gonna stop her from getting his ass whooping. So, like I said, like, y'all gonna see tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it.
That's right. I'm waiting.
Y'all want me to talk about it, but tomorrow y'all gonna see. That's what I'm gonna keep saying. Is y'all gonna see. Like, so whatever she try to do to throw me off is not gonna work. Like, my eye is on something. I have a point to fucking prove, and that point is gonna be proven tomorrow.
Let's fucking go. Can I be your +1?
Sure. You know I got you, Unc.
That's a fact.
People be watching. Unc is my +1.
Goonie shit. Hey, we let you get back to doing what you do best, baby.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank y'all. Thanks for having me.
Not a problem.
Appreciate you. Okay.
I'll see y'all tomorrow.
That's
all right.
a fact.
All right.
I actually got to text my barber and ask him what time is he coming in tomorrow. It's tacky,
I thought
but
you was gonna tell the nigga come in now, get a cut on the hair.
Yeah,
like,
right.
This nigga Hollywood.
and my
Got
manicure
this
too.
barber coming in and shit.
That's dope though. I'm actually really, really excited to. Like I said, there were some battles I was checking for, some that I wasn't. Top Tier Podcast. I believe I listened to one of your podcasts. I think it was like your second one, and you actually said something in your podcast that I kind of wanted to ask the people right here. And I know you said something along the lines of, and if I fuck up your quote, please type that shit in so I can get it correctly. But I think you said something along the lines of, and this is just how good my memory is because I listened to that some time back when you had first dropped it. In regards to, I think, it being a female league, I think you kind of felt like the men more, like them having the men present, it more so wasn't needed, or it made the females look as if though, you know, they will always be, you know, it's like that glass ceiling sort of effect, if I'm saying that correctly. And by glass ceiling, it's more so where, you know, the men are on the bottom, you know, and it's like the women can see up, but they just can't get there because, you know, it's a man's world per se. But I think you said something along those lines. If you're here now, you can type that, you know, I'll read it out and we can kind of get everybody's input on that. But it was something along the lines of, it kind of makes the females look like they're on a lower pedestal than the males. Something along the lines of making the males appear as if though they're actually doing them a favor, when in all honesty, they're just, it's words. Whether it's coming from a female or a male, it's more so words. Something along those lines, but you can hook me up with that if you more so are able to. Some of the shit we already touched on in terms of Faceoffs. Yo, C3 really got me hyped, and what I kind of think and what I'm really excited about, and I'm sure you all more so probably are as well, is that she's not even finished fucking writing. So I feel like when you get a dope promise or a dope performance tomorrow, just understand that, you know, that craft, that professionalism, that skill, that talent that she more so has, where she's not like others, and there's no shot against others. Where she doesn't need a month or some weeks to write. She can write her shit the night prior. And if she delivers that shit tomorrow, you know, all praise is due.
Yeah, this one's been in the making for a while, so I know both of them are coming with some shit.
Yeah. You know, I think the only flaw that people may say that both of them may more so have is where somebody said we need to call up Ash now. I don't know if she'll answer. But I think what the flaw that people would probably say with Shayna that could fuck it up for her, you know, Shayna has choked more so in the past. And the flaw that people would more so kind of state for C3 currently is just they may feel like C3 has taken too many battles back to back. But other than that, you know, we'll see. Yeah, Top Tier Podcast. Yes, when women have these big cards, it dilutes the brand when they always cast a guy via New Jersey Twerk or Suge. These main cards should only highlight the women. How does everybody more so feel about that? When these cards do well, people will give it an asterisk because they can claim that the draw was a guy.
Well, it's the same thing when you talk Cassidy coming to URL. It's the same thing when you talk King Los coming to RBE. What that does is that brings a different audience into battle rap in general, and by putting Suge and them on the card, you got other people that watch Suge tuning into female battle rap now. I think that's how I look at it. You know what I mean? You're actually, you know, bringing people into the female battle rap culture. So
I think I can definitely see both sides of it. I can see that.
I'm gonna get Misfit on the phone right now.
Okay.
I'm working over here.
All right.
Let me see.
I can definitely understand that and see that. I wish I could call to explain it better verbally. Top Tier Podcast. We might have to
Murder Ave.
have a little conversation going on.
What's up?
See if we can set something
How you
up.
doing? You good? You got a minute? Beautiful. I'm gonna put you on speaker, and I'm here with Nomad, Queens of Battle Rap, and we're gonna talk to the people, see what's going on with you. Hold on.
So, ladies and gents, people watching, we now have Misfit on the line right now. Murder Ave gang, what up?
Yeah. What's good, Misfit Murder Ass Gang? We in the building.
We want anybody that has any questions for Misfit, throw them out so we can definitely ask her. Misfit, are you prepared and ready for tomorrow?
Of course, man. It's gonna be love, man. I can't wait. I'm excited.
Gotcha. I'll say I usually don't say this. Well, I did like a little interview with Seven Mitchell, and you know he asked who we were going with, Farrah or Misfit, and I actually said I feel like Misfit is more so the underdog, and I typically go for underdogs. But one of the reasons that I said that I would more so go with you is because, and I think this was mentioned in the face-off, you have gone against some top-heavy people, and I feel like you've more so kind of stood your own. So, you know, I don't pay attention to the whole ring rust, and you've been out of it for a while. I think, you know, when people, that doesn't matter to me. I feel like if you had it, you can still have it, and it hasn't been that long for you. So I'm rooting for you tomorrow. It's nothing respect to Farrah, right? But I'm Team Misfit tomorrow, so I hope it's a dope performance, and, you know, welcome back.
Yeah, man, good looking, man. I'm definitely going to get the fans something to see. You know, I can't come back and have that. So I'm definitely coming for the 3-0.
Oof.
Let me ask you this. We were talking about the face-off. Like, some people were liking the face-off, some people didn't. What was your energy with the face-off? Did you want to do the face-off? Did you not want to do it? Can you tell me how you felt about the face-off?
I mean, to be honest, after watching everybody else's face-off, I know how people could get under your skin during the face-off. So my mentality during that was just like, you know, like very unbothered. Like I was very unbothered. You could tell that she was trying to like amp me up and shit, but that shit is all out the window. You know what I mean? Because I feel like before the camera start rolling, Sarah be on my dick. So as soon as the camera come on, you want to start chatting. That shit is corny to me. So it's like, you know, it is what it is. Like, I just had to get the message across that she's just going to lose. And that's pretty much the only message I had. You know what I mean? I wasn't trying to get all hyper, you know, just because the cameras was on. Because literally, like, 5 minutes before that, she was just standing there, like, not giving no type of negative energy. You feel me? So it's like when the cameras come on, then it's all types of, oh, this and that and rah. It's like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
right.
Look, just take this L properly, and then let's be on with it. But to be honest, man, it's kind of like I'm just getting my feet wet back in the game, man, so I could take somebody out the next time. Dig
it. A question from a person called Get 'em Girl says, ask Misfit if she's got a brand new bitch and a brand new bag for this battle.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, every time I battle, I do have a brand new bitch, which is crazy. Which is kind of fucked up. But, I mean, yes, I definitely have a brand new bitch, brand new swag, you know what I mean? So, 4 or 5 years passed, and, you know, everything is brand new. So, you know, I'm definitely going to bring that Misfit that everybody loves. But, you know, it's definitely going to be some growth in this performance.
Gotcha. Got 2 more for you. So RC says, ask Misfit, what's up with her versus Couture?
Couture, man, her last battle, I think she beat 40. You know what I mean? So I actually wouldn't mind taking that battle.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Yeah, after her last performance, I definitely thought, you know, she's definitely somebody to contend with. So I'll definitely fuck with that.
Gotcha.
Was that ever mentioned to Couture? Have you ever heard her say, like, you know, she would actually want to battle you?
You know, it's crazy that me and her never really crossed paths. Like, I don't even think me and Couture has actually even had a conversation, which is crazy.
Wow. Well, her and 40 never had a conversation until we got them on the show together. Yeah, so that's crazy.
So, yeah, I mean, I would definitely battle her because she has proven herself to be, you know, very, very dope. You know what I mean? Especially, you know, coming out the box with the performance she had last time. So, you know, that's definitely something that I will fuck with. You know what I mean? For sure.
Could you have beat that Couture from the last battle she had? Do you think you could have beat that Couture?
Absolutely. I think I could beat that Couture I'll tell you this. I'll tell you why I feel like I can beat any performance, right? It's only because I feel like when somebody battles, for the most part, I can't talk for every female, but for the most part, you can predict a style or whatever, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But so it's like, if I know what you're going to come with, then I'm going to beat that. You know what I mean? I just have to beat what I know you're powerful at. And then that's pretty much it. It's kind of like you take their best trait and you diminish it. And once you do that, it's very hard to be beaten. But not only that, you know, I'm into producing classics. You know, a lot of people be like, oh, you got a lot of debatable battles. But for me, that's not a bad thing.
It's really not.
Because I think debatable battles are the most watched battles.
Good for the culture. That's a fact.
Yeah. So, like, for me, it's more about giving my best performance and making sure my opponent has their best performance. Because at the end of the day, I would be sad if somebody didn't show up. It's like, yo, like, why didn't you show up? You fucked up the replay value, and you definitely fucked up your next bag, you know? So it's like, I want my opponent to do well, because then I know how good I am. You know what I mean? Because if I'm beating somebody just clearly 3-0 and they don't show up, it's like, that's cool or whatever, which is great. It's cool to get some wins under your belt. At the end of the day, how many times are you going to watch me kill one person?
Right.
Opposed to, like, you know, when I battle Shane and when I battle Hustle, a lot of people tell me they still watching it. Every time they watch it, they got a different winner. And I like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't mind that.
Right. You know what the good thing about that battle is that I could actually sit there and watch that battle with the beats. You know, little joke there.
Did you hear him?
What happened?
He said he could actually watch that battle and listen with the beats.
Right.
I think that's the most memorable line in the fucking battle.
Yes.
And it's crazy how that even came about. That was so last minute. I was literally like the day of. I was like, damn, man, I have to give a visual, because then they're not going to really understand what I mean.
Dope.
And then I just was like, yo, man, let me just grip this iPad and put it on here. Yeah, and that shit worked. You know what I mean?
That shit was fire.
It was hilarious. And like imagine if I would have had like a fucking projector or something.
Right.
It would have been over.
Put it on the Summer Jam screen.
You got somebody wants to give you love. So a person by the name of Reggie says Misfit is gonna win off the strength. She has bars and Farrah don't. And then you got a question from Top Tier Podcast. As Fit, did the Faceoff give her any reason to add something extra to her material?
Good question.
What's the question?
Did the Faceoff give you any
reason to add something extra
more
to the material?
Your Faceoff? Like, did she give you anything? Did you feed off the Faceoff? Say, oh shit, I'm gonna add this in there now to your rounds.
I would say yes, because what she did in the Faceoff was really just pissed me off. So like, I actually was glad and I needed that, because before the Faceoff, I was kind of approaching the battle maybe not as rough as I should have. So after the Faceoff, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just put her away. I'm gonna put her away. Because what she's saying is not. It ain't right. You know what I mean? But what I got from that Faceoff, she definitely respects me. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say that Farrah doesn't respect my craft and what I've done for the culture.
Right.
So I got that from the culture, from the interview, and also, it didn't seem like I was just styling on her and she was a vet. She just happy to be here, my G. She just happy to be facing me, because 4 years ago, there's never no way they would have booked the Farrah versus Misfit.
Wow.
The only reason she's actually gotten this opportunity is because I haven't battled in 5 years. So I feel like, yes, she's been active and she's been, continuing to battle. But when you realize, like, what great battle did she have that you can say, oh my God, this was one of the greatest battles in female hip hop? Like, no, like she doesn't have any. Because I've checked. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've searched for it. It's just non-existent. You know, I think she's very gimmicky. Like, people like Farrah because she's always around. You know what I mean? I think her most popular line is right from the sideline. And that's not even a bar. That's just her screaming on the sideline. So it's like, that's the only thing I thought of when I was going writing for this girl. I'm like, damn, what is Farrah known for? Right. That's pretty much it.
So can can I play devil's advocate and say you're taking this battle as a warm up?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because what I always strive to do was kind of take out the head, you know, just chop off the head so that I don't have to battle a million people. You know what I mean? And absolutely, I don't think Farrah is the head. You know what I mean? So I think this battle, I'm trying to, you know, I'm getting back in my groove. I'm using this as a stepping stool to the next battle. So, you know, I'm definitely going to give it my all. You know, I'm not going to half-ass it either. But I definitely need to get my feet wet. You know, it's like before you jump in the pool, you got to put your foot in and make sure the temperature's right.
Right.
So I think that's what I'm doing with Farrah, you know, making sure the temperature's right. And then, then I can take on contenders that are actually considered queens of battle rap.
All right, now I'm gonna switch the gear a little bit here. There's been a little talk about, you know, you in the Faceoff, you were talking about can you break down what you meant when you were saying that female battle rap was pretty much, you know, out of the loop and
whack.
You coming back? What you say, whack?
Yeah, whack. It was corny as shit. Oh, it was corny when you were away.
From my opinion, right?
Right.
I think what happened was, you know, the girls that put Queen of the Ring on this platform to be what we are today. So I think Queen of the Ring helped us just as much as we helped them. So like when it comes to like Jazz the Rapper, me, Shayna Ashley, Miss Hustle, those are the official. Those are the names that you want to hear when you hear Queen of the Ring. You know, Couture, 40 Bars. You know, these are, you know, big names that I really felt kind of built the foundation for Queen of the Ring.
Right.
When those battle rappers stopped performing on Queen of the Ring, I was very uninterested. And I think a lot of the world was as well. So, you know, that's just based on observation. You know, there was new girls coming up, respect to them, because I'm always going to give respect to women doing their thing. But it wasn't like the energy that we brought in the building. And I think Queen of the Ring realized that, and which is why they bringing back those names. And which is why everybody's like, oh, Queen of the Ring is coming back. Why would they say Queen of the Ring is coming back if they never left? You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like, obviously, something is happening now that wasn't happening a couple of months ago. Well, I know exactly what that is. You're booking Misfit. You're booking Shayna Ashley. You're booking Miss Hustle. You're booking 40 Bars. You're booking the girls that made the foundation. And if you want to rebuild a brand that is fallen, that's the only thing you have to do is go back to the foundation. You know, in the comments, I read the comments and it's giving me that old Queen of the Ring feel. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. The old Queen of the Ring feel. Because what the new shit was bringing out wasn't it. It just wasn't. And it's like, I would have loved to see girls being better than me because I like that shit. When I see a girl that's potentially better than me, then I want her as an opponent. But then I haven't been seeing that. So I'm actually battling the girls that was doing it while I was doing it because it's only right. And I just feel like I've always done that. You know what I mean? Every time there was somebody that I thought was super dope and I'm like, damn, she's hot. I want to battle her because if she's really dope and I could beat her, then that just shows a lot about my talent, you know?
True.
So I'm excited. I feel like it's a rebirth. of Queen of the Ring, and you know, I know, I feel like the biggest hurdle that Queen of the Ring had to go through was trying to pay battle rappers what they was asking for. You know, and of course, girls that are up and coming are not prices. You know what I mean?
Right.
But so, you know, I feel like when it's like anything, when you take the cheaper route, you don't get the best results. You know what I'm saying? I could buy a fucking Hanes T-shirt. It's not gonna look as good as this $30 regular T-shirt. You know what I mean? Like it's quality. It's quality, and I think they got that. They understand the quality of what it needs to be, and that's what's gonna get your brand up, and that's what's gonna make a mark. But I'm actually anxious to see new girls come up and be motivated by this, so I can actually take on an opponent that's coming up. You know.
I think it was a misconception that you were pretty much saying, like, you know, Queen of the Ring itself was off, and now that I'm back, I think a lot of people were getting that. I don't think they were understanding that you were actually saying that you like you said, you need the foundation, you need the chicks that, you know, started all of this shit, you know, in order to keep it alive or actually bring it back. So I'm glad you cleared that up. And very, very, what's the word can I use?
Classy, elegant. Yeah, you're getting a lot of, I'm reading shit and people are like, yo, she's talking real shit.
Yeah.
They're respecting everything that you're saying. So, you know, well put, well said.
No doubt.
Yeah, you're making a lot of sense of what you're saying.
Right. I mean, that's just how I see it.
I think that's are we good?
Yeah, thank you more so for you know what I'm saying, taking the call, tuning in, speaking your shit. I'm rooting for you tomorrow. It's nothing against Farrah, but I'm team Misfit right now. You know what I'm saying? So I know it's gonna be a dope ass performance tomorrow, and you always come fly. You know, I think you're one of the best dressed in the league. So you know, I'm expecting to see greatness.
Correct, man. Thanks for all the love and support, and man, I'm not trying to let nobody down. I'm trying to get it. So tomorrow, Queen of the Ring, pin at room 4. Let's make it happen.
Hold up.
But before, being as though you're getting your feet wet, who's next on like the hit list, if anything?
I'm hoping I can bring Official out of retirement.
Yes.
Talk that shit.
Yes.
So hopefully, you know, this will inspire her to come out of retirement, because we were supposed to been battle. So,
right.
She was definitely one of the top girls that I really, you know, I watched the tapes, and I'm like, damn, this girl has talent, and I feel like if I take her head on, and that's another notch on my belt.
Dig it.
So I definitely fuck
Those
with
top
Official.
ones.
I would take that battle in a minute.
Was it politics? Has it ever been talked about setting it up? Like, why didn't it go down?
Well, they actually offered me her to battle her in New Orleans, I believe, a while back.
Queen of the Ring or another league?
Another league.
So
I think you know, for the most part, I wanted to battle her on Queen of the Ring at the time. At the time, I felt like, you know, it was only right that we battle on Queen of the Ring, because I felt like that's where that battle would do the most justice.
Right.
So I didn't think it was a good idea. You know, I even told her, like, you know, we should battle on Queen of the Ring. But it didn't happen that way. So I guess, you know, we had different opinions on how it should go down. But probably try to take our retirement. You know, I would definitely fuck with that. Jazz the Rapper is definitely somebody that people have been throwing on my radar a lot.
Queen of Brooklyn.
She seems to be in retirement as well. So it's like, all right, let's go. You know, let's get the girls that ain't been active. I'm trying to motivate.
Facts. If you're going to come back, you might as well come back, right?
Right. Let's do it all the way.
Shit, yo, you got me excited. I want to see both of those. And, of course, everybody still wants to see you and Gaddis, you know.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I feel like people been asking for me and Gaddis since I was battling on Grind Time before Queen of the Ring.
Wow.
And I'll definitely take Gaddis as well. So So maybe the next card, guys, could get up out of that slump too.
You think she was in a slump? I just think she was doing music and she wasn't that interested in the battle rap.
No, not a slump, not a slump. You know, not like that, but like more like the same shit I was on. You know,
Okay.
focus on other things.
Get that
you know,
fire back.
Yeah. But I know Gaddis, you know, just from speaking to Gaddis, that she wants to come back into battle rap as well.
Right.
So I don't know if she's waiting for the right opponent, but you know, definitely that's something I will fuck with. You know, I fuck with Gaddis our body, you know, on a personal level.
Right.
So. I think me and her will be a dope battle, and I think people been asking for it for a while too, which is crazy. Like grind time, like this is years ago, like shit, mad long ago. So I think if we put that together, that'll actually be dope.
And the last one, C3, is one that's at the top of the list too for you to battle too.
Yeah, they really have offered me C3 about 8 times.
Oh damn!
I'm not gonna lie. Like every Queen of the Ring event, they asked me to battle C3.
And why not?
I'm really about trying to make sense. Sometimes like when the offer was made, I didn't feel like me versus C3 makes sense. But I would love to see what she does with Shayna Ashley. And watching her perform tomorrow night is going to speak a lot to whether I will take her next or not.
Ah, okay.
What? I got one more question for you. Sorry.
Yeah, we keep saying that shit, right?
Yeah.
one more. Sound like Columbo. One more question.
Yeah, right. T7M Radio wants to know, can you speak on the importance of quality over quantity when it applies to resumes?
Definitely. That's something that I feel absolutely strong about. I think for me personally, you know, some people disagree, but I think the amount of times you battle doesn't overcome the quality you put out to each battle. And I think that's why, like, even some of the male rappers, like, that's on, like, URL, sometimes I see them battle too much, and it's like they get diluted. Because it's like, all right, I saw you battle last event, you was great. Then you battled this event, you was great. But then the next event, you weren't great. And I always want to see you be great. So I would prefer my favorite to have certain battles opposed to a million battles that I only care about 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? So it's like, for me, that's exactly what I'm trying to do, is provide battles that are like monumental over 100 battles that are like subpar.
And then have that replay value.
Correct. You know what I mean? Because it's like, same way I feel about music. I feel like if I make a song, I could perform that same song for like 2 or 3 years around the world, and it'll still be great.
Right.
So the battles, I want to approach it in the same way. Like, I will take this one battle and get replay, so I don't have to battle in 3 months and then give you that same energy that I gave you in that last battle. Because I don't care what nobody says. If you have 10 battles within like a small period of time, there's no way all 10 battles are going to be monumental.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're going to get a couple of them that is like, damn, it's subpar. Because you could be the greatest battle rapper alive, but still don't deliver the best performance because you overworked. You know what I mean? It's not like, you know, battle rap is the only thing we doing. People have whole lives, you know, aside of this. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, some people do music, some people have jobs, some people, you know, it's just so much. So it's like, for me, it's like, yo, I could see I've seen my favorite battle rappers take L's. And it's probably because they're battling too often. Yo, chill, condense that fire into something and turn it into a masterpiece. You know what I'm saying? Even Jesus took 7 days to build the world. You know, slow down. You know what I mean? Like, for me, you know what I mean? That's, you know, people could battle, you know, once a month, and maybe they doing it for different reasons. Maybe they doing it for the check. Maybe they feel like, you know, they'll get a bigger buzz off of it. And that's great. You know what I mean? That's cool. But just in my eyes, you know, I've always thought quality over quantity wins. Not just with battle rap, just with anything.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I could give you, you know, 10 pounds of garbage weed, or I could give you this 1 pounder that's fire. It's like, yo, I'm not smoking 10 pounds of garbage weed. I might throw it all in the garbage. But if you give me 1 pound of fire, I'm going to enjoy it. So that's the same way I approach the battle rap, if that answers your question.
Oh, yeah. Every question asked like you had the greatest goddamn answer, Misfit.
Right.
I've known you for a little while, but I've just grown to love you a little bit more.
Well, that's great. That's the objective, you know what I mean? I just feel like, you know, on and off the camera, I feel like I'm me, you know what I'm saying? And I try to, you know, put that out there because not every battle rapper is like that, you know what I mean? When the cameras come on, people change. And you feel me? I feel like I'm the same exact person when you speak to me on cam and when you speak to me off cam. So it's like, I just try to keep that same, you know, give as much knowledge as I have, pay it forward, you know, because this is all a learning experience as well. I've grown up in this battle rap shit, you know what I mean?
Right.
You know, if you watch the interview from when I first started, the growth is ridiculous. You know what I mean? I was definitely a lot more ignorant. Definitely a lot more ignorant, but you learn and you continue to move forward. And that's exactly what I want to do with the culture. I want the culture to continue to move forward. That's why, you know, we have a new show called the Real Rap Sheet.
Yeah, I've been checking it out.
Yeah, you know, we just trying to bring it to different levels where, you know, we can actually be respected on a main platform and not just as underground, you know?
Right.
Because, you know, people could say, hey, you know, battle rap is great, but you got the underground, which is great. But we could bring this mainstream. And you know, URL has really broke through making it a big deal. You know, Queen of the Ring has done that. All of you, even you guys, like everybody who is in touch with it has done a tremendous job on just building the culture and making it something that you know we can actually be proud of.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm just happy that I'm part of it.
Yeah, me too. I say that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Are we good?
I'm good. Team Boricua, Team Murder Ave Gang for tomorrow. I'm rooting for you, baby.
Hey, we'll see you tomorrow. Good luck and all that.
That was Misfit, Ehart.
That other stuff.
Yeah, man. Good looking out, man. See you tomorrow.
Yes,
Thanks
yes.
for having me, man.
No doubt. Be well, baby. Thank you for your time too. I appreciate it.
Anytime. Take care.
All right.
Why yo stand up? Shout out your single out. You talking bread?
Yeah, that
I
shit
really
was
get
fire.
it. Something, but you don't know about me. You know, I like your shit. I ain't got all the words memorized yet, but you know, I know a little bit. The white boys like the mushrooms and you know, look like the terror squad. You know, they're the only one Puerto Ricans. I ain't got it all down yet, but you know, shout out to Ehart once again. Said at the beginning of the show, but definitely, you know what I'm saying. Download that single. Do they download or do they upload? Download. Yeah, download the single. It's definitely, I feel, a dope single. Gives you, I like songs that more so kind of they paint an image or a story. So you know what I'm saying. You know, salute to you and your words. You know what I'm saying. Dope shit. Let me see. There was something else I wanted to say in regards to that. Just threw me off. But, you know, shout out to her actually calling in, or you making that phone call. You using your connects. You know what I'm saying? She gained a lot more fans.
She didn't answer, so I would have liked to get Shayna, too.
Maybe I can call Farrah. I ain't got a number.
I ain't got a number. I had it in my other phone. I don't have it right now on this phone because I would have called her too.
Yeah.
I called Shuni. She ain't answer. So.
Gotcha. All right. You know, one thing that she did speak on, I do recall at one point in time, I think that battle was supposed to happen years ago when Official kind of first started. She was going through Banco, Profit, and she said something like, you know, set it up with that Spanish dyke or some shit. So we all more so knew it was Misfit, and it was a battle that never happened. And, you know, the good thing about this is that this gives opportunity for battles that were supposed to happen to now happen. That's a battle that I definitely more so want to see. Now, something else that was mentioned in the face-off, and I just want to get people's opinions about it. So I know that Farrah mentioned something along the lines of she chooses her battles. Like, it kind of more so, I think, has to make sense. So I just want to know from the people out there, do you feel that that's a good thing or bad thing? Do you feel like by her choosing that it's one of those things where, you know, well, I'm gonna fight you because I know I could beat your ass and it'll be a good look, you know, and also on top of that, kind of like, well, I'm not gonna, you know, battle you or fight you because you'll fuck me up? Or do you think it's like, no, this is my brand and it needs to be calculated, so on and so forth? Just curious, what do you all more so kind of think about that? Is it a cop out or is it a smart move? Is it a little bit of both depending on who it is? Kind of feel like I'll say it threw me off only because I do remember when she did the face-off with 40, she mentioned something along the lines of, you know, I didn't want to take this battle, but because, you know, Queen of the Ring is home, I fuck with them, you know, that's why I'm doing it. And she took that battle, and some people feel like she more so lost it. Does it now turn into one of those things where she's choosing battles and picking opponents where she's winning? You know, you all more so kind of let me know. When you come as whack and inconsistent as she does, RC, honestly, you don't give a fuck about choosing her opponents. RC, you're giving her no props. I'm gonna shoot some scenes to the video tomorrow. Dope, Ehart. Dope as shit. Ehart is gonna be shooting some scenes to the video. That's what's up. Like I said, it's definitely a fire single, and I think I told them one of the things that you did too. I know Step Your Ink Up Game was in here earlier, and they kind of promoted for people to go and watch your battle versus Stewie Newton, in case people haven't seen that, as well as your one versus Drugs. But I think, if I'm not mistaken, based on something I saw on Facebook, was Stewie Newton the one that created the album art? I thought I saw that. Balkney Flynn. Farrah performance is Hitman Holla like in the Queen of the Ring. I love her showmanship, her dance bar schemes, her energy, haymakers, and 3 clean rounds.
I got Ehart. We can do some predictions with Ehart.
Oh, definitely. Look at that YO stand up. Look at that shit. Them signals, yo.
What up, baby?
He got it on the line. He really did it. He reached out to be hard, and she really with it.
Shout out to really did it. What up, baby? We here. We wish you was in the building with us. Yeah, we've been a little off track for the last couple of weeks, so we back though. So maybe we can get you to come in after after Saturday, maybe next week or something like that. We try to I won't be here.
Yeah, see, there you go. In the near future, we're gonna have Heart.
In the near future, we're gonna have you. But I'm gonna have somebody come in to keep the show rolling, so I don't want to miss another week. So
I'll probably be headed down to Virginia next week, though.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, I'll be down there. Oh, so you're gonna leave on Friday?
I don't know yet, though, because I'm messing around and pick the battles on Friday, so I fuck around and just leave Saturday.
Yeah, it's a lot of fire shit happening on Friday. Just the regular PGs are fire, and then we don't know about, I think it's like 4 or 5 band battles every day. So
I know,
yeah.
but it's like I think some fire is happening Sunday too, so I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
It depends on where you Gucci, handpick, what's the battle snake guys, right? Because they feel like we
Yeah,
fight
I tell
battles
you
together.
what. Tell you a
Got
quick
your top
story.
tier.
So last band legacy, you know, me, the girls from Finesse and Chill Show, and Charlie Clips, we all rolled down together. And I wanted to leave early on Sunday, but and again, we didn't know what the bands was. I found out that fucking Glue Easy was battling Av on the bands, and it was like, it's no way I could leave up staying the whole fucking night. Mind you, none of them motherfuckers had their license right or whatever. I had to drive back by myself. With them in the car, of course. So the funny part of the story is I drink a 5-hour energy drink. We stop at the store to get a 5-hour energy drink so I could drive back. And at least it was funny to me. And Charlie Clip's like, yo, my nigga, the ride is 5 hours and 40 minutes. He said, what we gonna do about those other 40 minutes? Like these motherfuckers, you know, I'm the one driving, but you know.
Thanks, Top Tier. Yeah.
I wish I had a camera in the car. That shit would have been like 500,000 views. Hilarious ride. So that was my band legacy fucking experience there. Well, a little piece of it. So hey, let's get into some of these predictions if you're okay with that.
Let's go with Jade and Panic.
Jade versus Panic.
Listen, man, you know Jade is the niecey right there, man. That's my niece right there, yo.
She been cooking too.
Nah, Jade been cooking, but Panic ain't no slouch either.
Mm.
Nah, I'm saying, I spoke to Panic, because you know I battle Panic, and shout out to y'all. If y'all don't know that, go check that out.
I saw it.
I battled Panic, and, you know, I became real cool with her. So I spoke to her. I said, yo, you better kill Jade.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You want her to kill your niece?
Then I called Jade, and I was like, yo, Jade, man, you better fucking kill her. So I don't know, nah, that's gonna be a good battle right there. They both coming on these shit right there. That could go 2-1 either way. I don't know. I can't call it. That's 2-1 either way.
All right, that was my bad. I didn't have the I had the mute button on through
shit.
that whole shit. I don't believe that. That's nice.
Nigga high.
So she said 2-1 either way. She fucks with both. Jade is niece, but she's battle Panic. You know what I'm saying? So she said 2-1 either way. It was a good joke in there. Y'all ain't get it.
Tell a
We
joke
got
again. I know it might not hit the same way, but just tell it again, please.
Word, nah, that shit wasn't even no joke. It was dead serious, though. So I called Panic when I found out they was battling. I called Panic, and I'm like, yo, Panic, Jade ain't playing. You better fucking kill Jade. Like, she's not playing with you. You know, Panic like, I know. I hung up with Panic. Fucking called Jade like, yo, Jade, man, you better fucking kill Panic, because she's not playing with you.
It's still funny the second time, too.
It's still funny? Look, it's still funny?
Yes.
I dead serious called both of them and told them that, though. But that's going to be a goodie. That's definitely going to be a goodie right there.
Yeah.
Definitely. Now, I know, you know, I said before that Vixen had a loss. Does anybody know if Vixen is still performing tomorrow, or is that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah.
What he said?
Vixen had a, you know, she had a death in the family. Somebody significant, her father, passed away, and I think it was last week. So the question is, I don't know if she's still more so going to perform tomorrow or not.
That's
Who you said, Jade?
No, Vixen.
Vixen the assassin.
Oh, Vixen. Yeah, I did see that. Condolences to her and her family.
Yes.
She's still coming?
We don't know. He
That's
just brought that to my attention. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot about that, and then I didn't even think that it's a possibility she might not come. Or maybe she will, you know.
Yeah, some people work through grief.
Yeah, some people, you know, they need shit like
Stay
this.
busy.
That's right.
Right. That's it. Some people thrive off of that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Me personally, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Agreed.
But yeah, man, if she shows up, I have to go ahead and go with Vixen. Just for the you know what I mean? Just for that passion.
Right.
Just for showing up.
Right.
You know, and I know she gonna feel like Pops is with her, man. She gonna go crazy.
Right.
Word.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
Next one, Shotgun Suge and Shuni.
Listen, man. These niggas is gonna stop coming over here trying to violate, though. Dead serious. But I just see Shuni and Fetty, and she washed that
She did
nigga.
her fucking thing.
That shit was fire too, though.
Nah, that was fire. That was real. That was smart. That was genius.
Dope.
But she washed him, man. And you know, I talk my shit about Shunaru a lot. But yeah, we gonna go ahead and go. We gotta give it up for the ladies on this one, man. She's not getting no wins in here.
Can I ask you this? I threw out my opinion earlier about, you know, it's a good look when you get somebody like Shotgun Suge to come over to Queen of the Ring. What was the thing somebody said in the comments? Somebody had something to say about
top tier.
letting the male battle rappers come over. Like, this is supposed to be female battle rap. And I said it's a good look because somebody like Suge is going to bring his fans to watch this now. And some of them probably never watched a female battle rap before. So how do you feel about that? The guys coming over here washing y'all.
Yo, the guys coming over here watching them because apparently niggas is scared to come and see the queen. You know what I'm saying? They coming in here, but they not coming to see who they supposed to be coming to see.
Oh, I got it. He said,
I do kind of take a little bit offense to them getting washed, to them getting washed up like that, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what was good?
All them niggas, man.
He said, when you have the men on the card, he said that it dilutes the brand when they always cast a guy like a Twerk or a Suge.
I don't even want to hear what that person's talking about. It don't make no sense. This is competition. This is a competitive sport. It's not physical. It's a competitive sport of words. Everyone can speak words.
Okay.
Knock it off.
Okay.
The queen has spoken.
Farrah and Misfit.
Come on, man. I'm gonna go with Misfit all the way on that. Stop playing. Stop being silly now.
Gotcha. Okay. Right. All right.
Why?
What you mean? Why?
I asked you why.
Come on, we know why, man. Misfit got everything.
Okay.
She didn't have enough to beat me, but she got everything, you know what I'm saying? She got bars, jokes. She got everything. Farrah just won't come up there and bark in her face.
Barking is not enough.
Nah, not enough.
Gotcha. Then you got Shayna and C3.
Yo, listen. It's like 4 of my victims on this card. Man. The name of this card should be the Rising Dead or some shit like that. I got 4 of them things on that card, man. That's gonna be a goodie. C Ash and C3. I don't know, man. I might have to go with Shayna on that one.
Okay.
But it could go either way. Like I'm not even going to be mad at somebody that says, you know, C3. That shit could go either way. It depends on who won they shit tomorrow.
Gotcha.
How excited are you about that matchup? I'm excited because I thought it should have happened a long time ago. But how exciting are you about that particular matchup?
Hollow's first clothing. Hollow's second. What was that? The second logo, right? Remember Hollow's second logo?
The second logo?
Yeah, on his shirt. Remember?
We got LOM. Oh, you talking about the hand?
I'm not excited.
No, that was that's part of LOM. What was the second logo he used to always walk around with? Come on, Unc, I'm not excited.
I said I got it right. Hey!
I'm not excited. Oh, so you're not excited, no? Oh.
Not really, though. We want to see Fit and Gaddis, like, or C3 and Gaddis,
We
like.
were just talking about that.
Know what I'm saying? Like, this is gonna be a good battle. Don't get me mistaken. This is gonna be a good battle, but I ain't say like, yeah, I'm ready to see that. Like, nah.
Right.
I didn't get that excited over it.
Somebody asked Hart from RC. He says, Speaking of competitive sport, I know Ehart don't think Couture would be a dope battle, but since she has been called out multiple times by her, will she take the challenge or nah?
I mean, this is what y'all keep asking for, but I'm on a mission in 2019. You know, I've been stated my mission in 2018. So, you know, that's not going to happen this year.
But if people are asking for it.
What was my mission, that I've been saying from 2018? You remember?
I know it has something to do with fucking up some dudes.
Mm-hmm.
All year. They gonna say my name in champion. They gonna mention my name. They gonna stop playing with me.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So and you were supposed to. Well, I don't know if you were supposed to, but I thought you and Rex was gonna battle.
It was gonna happen, then it wasn't gonna happen, then it was gonna happen, and then it just shit fell through. You know, so you on to the next.
So, do we have any potential guys willing to step in there? I bet you a lot of these motherfuckers don't want to step in there with you.
I want to see her and Romnitty.
Oh, god
Nah,
damn.
they don't want to fuck with me. They don't want to fuck with Hart.
Damn, you versus Romnitty sounds
That's
fire.
what I want to see.
That'd be dope.
Yes.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be super dope.
So I know you put the single out. You have any more singles in the works that you're working on or planning on putting out?
Yeah, I already got like 4 or 5 more singles recorded, but I'm about to get a couple of scenes for this video tomorrow too at the event for the Really Did It. Let that lock, let that get a little couple spins real quick.
Dig it. Somebody asked, RC asked, what happened to Ehart versus Danny Myers? Let me see, Clash.
That's I'm sorry, not gonna go with that, Ehart. Danny ain't never ducked. Danny will battle his fucking mother on her deathbed.
I mean, so don't go with it, but you ask yourself why it hasn't been set up. Danny been over here battling all these other people, why Ehart hasn't been set up?
I gotta holler at Danny, because that don't make no goddamn sense.
You're not even gonna be the only person to holler at Danny. Like, multiple people have hollered at Danny.
Damn, has Danny Myers reached a brick wall named Ehart?
Like, come on,
damn.
man. I mean, he's active. Like, what's the problem? He keeps bothering me on Twitter, so what's the problem? He keeps bothering me. I keep telling him, set it up, set it up, set it up.
Why the fuck?
Get it set up.
Tell Debo to set it up.
Tell Debo to set it up.
I'ma tell Debo to set it up.
If there were a card, and somebody else asked a question, and I'm gonna get to your question, Clash, but if there were a card, let's just say more so between the women and the men of URL or whatever league, what other 4 women would you bring with you in terms of battling, males or whomever?
Fire question.
Funny thing is, I was just yesterday talking to 40 about some shit. Like, yo, let's be out. Let's do like a tour or something. Let's battle niggas. And 5 of us, 4 or 5 of us. So I guess it will be something like me, 40, C3. I would see if Shayna is with it. I know Misfit. Listen, it's a couple of us. I know Misfit will be down with some shit. Gaddis was just saying how she was trying to come back and battle. It's a couple of us.
Dig it. Another.
I like that.
A question from Clash. It's a few questions in one, but we're gonna ask it. What do you think needs to happen for women's battle rap to reach the level of men's battle rap? And do you think that there needs to be a woman versus men's battle rap at a big URL event?
That'll be dope. You know what I mean? That'll be history. Female, male on Smack that haven't been done yet. That'll be dope. Basically, we need more chicks to come out. I've been saying this every time I'm asked that. That's the only thing. Like, it's at least 1,000 niggas. At least 1,000 niggas, right? Or am I exaggerating?
No,
you're right.
Exaggerating. There is exactly
10,000.
999. You are fucking exaggerating.
Like, it's at least 1,000 dudes that battle rap, B.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? And compared to females, it's like, what we got, like 100 maybe?
Right.
You know, so we need more chicks. It can't get as big as URL if it's not as many females. It's already a couple of battles, not even a couple, a lot of battles happened before it's time. You know what I'm saying? Before Queen of the Ring even reached its peak, we had classic battles that you can't redo.
Facts.
I mean, you can have a rematch, but it's not gonna be good.
Has there ever been a female rematch?
I don't know.
Huh.
Well, this Verbal War Zone would be official
Hustle was
Hustle.
begging to get cooked again, but she stopped begging for that.
Who?
Hustle.
Yeah, I love to see that rematch.
Yeah, she stopped begging for that.
I'll check it out.
URL rematches don't turn out. They have the same outcome.
Has there been
Well,
a
Charlie
female?
versus Rock was a good rematch.
Same outcome.
Oh,
Yeah.
you talking about the outcome?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I said. Outcome.
Yeah.
Same outcome.
yeah, but Rock was so fucking much better.
Nah, he was though, but same outcome though.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna watch that one back. I gotta watch
I'm-
the second one
Don't
just for the
matter how
strength of
many
this.
It was the
times you
same
watch
thing.
it, but
It was the
you know
same
what I'm
outcome.
saying? Same
I was
shit
there.
That just
You
happened.
go to a
Same
million,
shit
so
that
you
just happened.
you were everywhere.
Rock and K-Shine, look. Rock and K-Shine, you know what I mean? Rematches go, they have the
Okay,
same
that's the
outcome on you, other.
Yeah, I'd like to see you versus Hustle rematch. I would love to see that.
I would too.
Yeah, I would
It's
love
gonna be
to see
same
that.
outcome.
I think, motherfuckers gonna make me start my own female battle rap league. Then me and Debo gonna be fighting all the time.
Then we can watch that
You
too.
can't come into no more events. No more.
Nah, yeah, it's a lot of shit that I would like to see, so that's fire too. All right, I thank you, my sister.
Always a pleasure.
We'll see you
No
tomorrow.
doubt, I appreciate you. You had threw that song on a couple of your Let me not call them blogs now. You had threw them on a couple of your interviews.
No,
Excuse me.
I couldn't because I had a sponsor. Like I got a sponsor the night of the event, and so I had to run with that. But
Thanks, Harsh.
they will be on tomorrow's. That's a definite.
Appreciate you.
No
Appreciate
doubt.
it.
Yeah, I almost wanted to throw it like I was gonna throw it at the end, but I said that ain't giving you no justice. You know what I mean? So I said, because that shit is fire. I told you that. I wasn't just saying it. You know, that shit is fire. So,
Well,
yeah.
you cut a nigga off in the middle of the sentence and just play my shit and then get back to the interview and shit. Niggas will be tight at you. Like, get this shit out of here.
That for the right amount of money, I'm willing to take that risk. But for you, I'll put it in the front.
We're going to talk about that. Cut a nigga off real quick. Somebody I don't like. We'll choose and shit. See how much you charge.
That's hilarious.
That's stupid funny.
Yeah, because all of a sudden,
I really did it.
I really did it. Like, yeah, this nigga really did it. Cut him off.
It's dope.
So, yeah, you in the building tomorrow, right?
Of course. I'll be
Excellent.
in a couple of scenes for the video tomorrow, so we out there.
Excellent.
Dope.
Excellent. We'll see you then, my sister. Thank you so much for your time.
No doubt. Appreciate y'all for doing this. I see y'all every Friday, man. Appreciate y'all.
All right.
Dope.
Later.
Uh-oh, hold up. Yo, my man, you on speakerphone and you live on the radio right now.
No, sir.
Huh?
Oh, no, sir.
What?
No, sir. Stop lying.
We doing the Queens of Battle Rap. I literally just got off the phone with Ehart, and you called in while I was on speakerphone. So you want me to take you off speakerphone?
Nah, you can keep it on speakerphone. No, sir.
Well, let's talk about that shit going down tomorrow, brother, because that's what we've been talking about all night. Got Debo on the line here, everybody. Did you hear all the applause?
I know they don't force the beat.
Say it again. I don't know. Your phone is a little staticky.
I know they don't force the beat. Nobody likes me in battle rap.
Come on, you are the most loved person in battle rap, Debo. You know that.
Anybody got any questions for him?
Like third or fourth in place.
Third or fourth?
Couture
Well, hey,
voice.
you know,
Fuck
at least
you,
you're not the
Debo.
last. Yo,
What's going on?
hey, can everybody hear Debo good? Yeah, damn, nigga already said couture voice. Fuck you, Debo.
Yeah.
That's funny. What's up, man? What are you doing, brother? It's 8:43, man. You got a lot of work ahead of you to put this thing together tomorrow, man. How you doing with that?
Everything going good so far. You know, preparing for tomorrow. Hope everybody enjoy it.
Hey, while I got you, man, say it again.
I said, bring your mothers out. Your mothers to hard ball that, man. Bring all the females out to enjoy Mother's Day with me in the ring, man.
Yeah.
Is he on speaker?
Are you on speaker?
Yes, I am.
Oh shit, cause it's killing. It's like it's really like bad, cause you're on speaker, I'm on speaker, and the connection's just not good.
I was supposed to finish it. I gotta call you back when I get off the call.
Yeah, we'll be gone in about 10
Is that a
15
boost?
minutes. But I'm gonna see you tomorrow, though, brother. We are in the building either way. I'm gonna see you tomorrow.
I don't know why you coming. Nobody asked you to come here.
Well, somebody's gonna have to be there to break up the fight between me and you.
I don't want to fight you, man. You're a big dude, man.
I'm a big dude. You bigger than me.
Nah, I never have.
I love you too much, man. You could punch me in the face and I wouldn't hit you back.
Yo, I appreciate you too much, brother. You know, what's wrong with you, dude?
Yo, this is not a good conversation,
next,
brother. This shit is so staticky.
Or like a cricket or a boost.
Yeah. Yeah, we see you in a minute. All right. Sorry, guys, because I really wanted to ask Debo about the Vixen Assassin thing. Did he know? Has he talked to her, and how is that looking and everything too? And again, man, my condolences
Definitely.
to Vixen the Assassin. You know, I lost my mom, so I understand.
Right.
People like that's like whether it's your father or your mother. Some people
It's
don't care because their
significant.
father ain't never been in their
Right,
life
right,
or their
right.
mother. But you know, you can tell people that have that person in their life, and when you
Right.
lose like the head of your house, your mother,
Right.
your father, it's
Right.
like I can relate to that shit.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit's pretty deep.
Definitely.
So again, my condolences to her and her family.
Right.
Whether she comes out or not. So
Right. Gonna end this on a note of games, as always. So I don't even know if I got a title for this game. Who said it or who said that? I had a title for it, but I fucking forgot it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to read off. These are from a battles. I'm gonna read, parts from a battle, and you all more so tell me who actually said it. You know what I'm saying? Versus who, if you can do that.
Give me some fucking easy ones, man.
This is an easy one.
You always
we spoke
say-
about this one. This is an
You
easy one,
always say-
and you're gonna know it. Baby, you a star. They love you the way you are. To not leave you the way you are, nigga. You make it hard for people that say what they mean and mean what they say, cause that's what they mean. How they gonna follow a junkie? Be a fan, not a fiend. And you be a nigga from Queens,
that's hollow.
not a queen. Man up, stand up niggas don't lean, nigga.
That's Lux. That's Hollow Deluxe.
There you go.
Yeah.
See? Easy. Easy. Easy.
I got one easy.
Easy.
That's a fact.
Next one. See, you a bitch ass nigga. Want me to tell you why you a bitch ass nigga? Cause your whole career is based on you swinging on a bitch ass nigga.
Damn, I just heard that.
And there's talks about, I thought it was a little bit of talks about a rematch.
Hoffa made me do my homework. Was it Hoffa? Hoffa.
That wasn't no class. That's not So you a bitch ass nigga. Want me to tell you why you a bitch ass nigga? Cause your whole career is based on you swinging on a bitch ass nigga.
That's somebody talking to math.
Landslide.
That was Calico to versus Math?
Yeah.
Yeah, that battle was so fucking bad that I can't remember a lot of shit from that one.
They had the microphones. All right, this is another easy one. Ready? He screamed on Conceited because he's small. Got in Tech 9 face because he's from out of state. But he battled Ice in Harlem and gave him a lot of space.
Damn, I know this.
Is
that a new battle?
This one?
Yeah.
Nah, this is, you can
say it
classic.
again.
He screamed on Conceited because he's small. Got in Tech 9 face because he's from out of state. But he battled Ice in Harlem and gave him a lot of space. There y'all go. A couple of them got it.
Hollow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I saw it in a thing. And
Oh, yeah. Yeah, verse Goods. Yeah.
That's why I say that was new. I just heard that.
Yeah.
No, I just watched that battle.
I was about to say maybe you just watched it.
It's not new. That's what happens
fresh.
when I watch a battle.
Yeah.
And it'll be fresh. And I was like, did that battle just happen? No, nigga.
Hey, go on. This is an easy one.
Hold up. Debo, he must be.
Oh, okay.
Yo. Now you sound a little bit better. Hold on, I'm going to put you on.
Any questions for him?
Yo. All right, what the fuck just happened? Hold on.
Turn my headphones up.
Hold on, Debo.
Debo is a cornball from Shaq Gravy.
Yo, now my fucking... Yo, I don't know what it is with you, bruh. Now I can't...
All right, while he's doing that, I'm gonna get y'all one. I got a proposition. It involves you getting paid while hundreds of people watch you spitting. Gave you detail after detail after detail, but what I forgot to mention is that I'm your competition, and go ahead and open your composition.
Say it one more time.
I got a proposition.
Listen to this.
It involves you getting paid while hundreds of people watch you spitting. Gave you detail after detail after detail, but what I forgot to mention is that I'm your competition. Now go ahead and open your composition. Who said it?
Who said that?
Not for me.
It was a battle rapper that said it.
There you go.
That's that what?
DBQ Supreme.
Who?
And Rich. Go Dog.
Who was it?
Arsenal.
Sounded like some shit Arsenal said.
That's when that competition, your consequence, that whole
you
shit.
You should have said it like that. Yo, hey, what up? We got Debo, man. He's back, man. We got Debo on the line. What's up, brother?
I hate that nigga Debo. Fuck you, Debo.
Debo is a cornball. Can we read some of these comments?
Fuck you, Debo.
Anybody else got something foul to say about Debo?
Get it out now.
They love you, Debo. Oh, shit. Debo is the best. I love Debo. Look at all these good comments. Debo is a handsome guy. Oh, when I grow up, I want to be like Debo. Look at all of these fucking great comments.
Debo eat ass.
Hey, you know...
I'm the guy that says what needs to be said. A lot of people are scared to say shit.
Yeah, but without you, man, we wouldn't even have this show right here, because what would we be able to talk about? We couldn't be talking about female battle rap without you. So let's keep it 100.
Oh, man, the show is cool, man. I like the show, man. We got any tabs on there. That's what I'm asking.
Say it again?
I like that show. We gonna get tabs on there. That's what I'm asking.
We need you.
I have a show about female battle rap. I ain't got tabs on there. You know? I ain't nobody. I'm just a nobody.
Well, we was trying to build the show up before we brought y'all in here, man. I think a lot of people are starting to pay attention to it now, so I think it's time to bring y'all in there.
But for what it's worth, there was a reach out to Babs and Vague. Heard back from Vague, never heard back from Babs.
We're gonna work it out. We're gonna talk about it tomorrow. We're gonna set up something tomorrow.
Who's that smooth celestial brother that be like, light the candle every now and then with the long dreads? That's him over there? That's all?
The who?
You said what?
The smooth celestial brother. The one with the dreads. That's the host, though, right? That's him on there talking right now?
Hell no,
Who the fuck is the brother with the dreads?
I thought that was the brother with the dreads. Who's the brother with the dreads that does the show?
Ain't no brother with the dreads that do the show.
Okay, then I must be bothering.
I mean, you ain't paying attention, motherfucker.
Nah, I am paying attention. I like the host of the show and the asking questions and all that. You know what I'm saying? I thought you had dreads.
He don't have dreads.
He lying. I watch it. Yeah, I watch it. The one with the dreads.
Yeah, the one with the
Negative.
dreads.
This is my motherfucking hate. This is my motherfucking hate, man. So, you might go drink a club, man. I apologize.
The light-skinned dude with the dreads. I'm saying that. I'm just bugging out.
Okay.
Yo, hey, let's I got a question for you, man. We were doing some predictions with Ehart right before you had called earlier, and we got to Vixen the Assassin and versus KCJ. Do we know anything like how Vixen is doing? Like, is she okay? Is she actually gonna be there? Have you talked to her?
To be quite honest, man, you know what I'm saying? Her father passed away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We sending out condolences to her pops and stuff like that, man. You know what I'm saying? We taking it ear by ear, step by step.
Right.
And whatnot, man. But if anything, if worst come to worst, we will reschedule that battle, because I've talked to both of them and shit like that, worst come to worst. So, right now, our thoughts and prayers is going out to her father, and that's the most thing. And if anybody's talking some battle rap, when it concerns that, then y'all bugging and shit like that. Because I'll take my family over battle rap anything when it comes to a situation.
That's a fact. No, I don't think anybody is talking anything negative about it. It's just more or less was, will it happen? Like, even if it doesn't happen, and there should be nobody that actually has any ill feelings towards that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah. Nobody's talking negative about it. It just came up when we were doing the predictions. And I was like, damn, you know what? I'm not sure. You know what I mean? Some people fight through stuff like that and they need to do shit like this. You know what I mean? And then some people, they just want to be left alone. So I don't know her in that way. That's all.
We gonna, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna excuse us for a day off of work, man, and we're just gonna cancel and shit like that.
Right. Right. So what's going on for tomorrow? So everything is locked in.
Yeah, everything else is locked in, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything is ready to go. Shows, doors gonna open, same time as before. Pay-per-view is rocking and rolling. Ain't nothing different, man. We're gonna give y'all great show like we always give y'all.
And what time should everybody be there?
Be there too, man. Be there too. And it wasn't too much. I know how people be like, clean the ring, get on it. Listen, that show that we had started on time. You know what I'm saying? We had the pay-per-view and everything. We started on time, so be there, man. Don't think you're going to just mosey in on some, 5 o'clock think you're going to catch on the no. You're going to be like, oh, shit, this shit over. Yeah, come on, man. Come on down, man. You're going to start on time. Be there at 2. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Be lining up at 2, and the battle's going to start 2:30 to 3 o'clock. That's when we start the show.
Facts. And give everybody the address.
Yo, it's 953 Cypress Ave. It's Ridgewood, New York. We is Queens. You know what I'm saying? Don't think it's some upstate shit. It's in Queens. That's the border line between Queens and Brooklyn. It's spotted in Queens and whatnot. So, International Boxing Gym, 953 Cypress Ave, Ridgewood, New York, 11385. And come on time, man, and have some fun, man. Let's get shaking, man. It's gonna be crazy tomorrow. I'm excited about this shit. Just like how much I was excited for Watch the Golden 3. I'm excited for Pentagon 4.
Yeah, I'm excited for Queen of the Ring, period, man. Anytime y'all throw something, I want to be in the building. Do we have a day 2?
No, it's going to be a day 1 with this one.
Okay, yeah, because Mother's Day is the next day, so that would have been kind of...
Right.
Yeah, that would have been hard.
Right, yeah.
And as funny as it is, nobody has any questions for you in the chat.
Somebody actually does, but I just don't know if they're going to be able to hear it because of that.
Hold on, go ahead.
They said, can you come up with a bunch of this is from a person named Clash. Can you come up with a bunch of subdivisions to scout for talent like Smack did with the PGs?
You heard that?
I'm sorry, say that one more. what you can say all the time? I'm going to say that question because you sound like you're trying to fall away. I can't hear you clear.
He is a little far away because I'm all at the desk here. So, say it one more time.
Can you come up with a bunch of subdivisions to scout for talent like Smack did with the PGs?
Okay. Yeah, but we do. We got sparring sessions. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, don't know, but we got sparring sessions. Which we start the girls off at an entry level position, and then that's the place to get into the ring.
But I think more or less, is it gonna be more? Are we gonna see more of that? Because like Smack's going crazy with the PGs and the bands and stuff like that. So I know y'all can't keep up with Smack. You know what I mean? It's a whole different entity.
Watch your mouth, nigga. You can't keep up with anybody out here.
Smack and them niggas throwing like 30 events fucking every month.
Them niggas throw events every 5 minutes. They throw events every 5 minutes, man. Like every turn around, you like, damn, what? That's the reason for it.
Word.
We got a couple of things in the works, man.
So some more sparring sessions and closed rooms.
Yeah, we got some ideas in the works. We just got to manifest them now. We need to get over the hump with this one first, and then I'm going to let you know what time it is.
Is there a possibility for a July card since there was a March card?
Is there a possibility for a July card?
Or August?
Yeah, there's a July card, yeah.
There is a July card. We're going to hear about that tomorrow?
Possibly. You're going to hear one or two things about the July card. But we consistent, man. We ain't going nowhere.
I already know that, man. Once y'all back running now, so you just got to keep your foot on their neck.
And the crazy shit is I got 2 spots. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you got another spot?
Yep. Got another spot.
Oh, where's that one?
Oh, this one is in Manhattan.
Oh, damn.
The spot is dope. So what's good for listen, man, God is throwing the fortune on us, man. The spot is crazy. With that said, I don't mean to cut you short, but a whole bunch of people are calling me about them damn events. I'm gonna have to catch up to you tomorrow about that.
Nah, I appreciate you just taking the time out, and chop it up with us for this long. So that's good, brother. I know you busy.
I hear the applause in the background, man. Thanks for the applause. I'll let you in a bit.
All right, peace. Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna have much time anyway. I know his phone bringing off the hook. So there you have it. What do you say? 953 Cypress Avenue
in Queens,
Bridgewood, New York, which is actually Queens.
Right.
2 o'clock. And that's it. I hope to see y'all there. That's all I have. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. That's more so weird. I want to thank everybody more so for tuning in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually start writing this shit down.
Tuning in and staying tuned. Then we appreciate that. Most
definitely.
of all.
Yeah. Or even making an attempt. And even somebody said something about this being something like this is a Burger King show or something like that. I'm not Al Jamel Johnson.
Burger King show.
Bootleg ass show. This shit is being recorded on top of Burger King. Maybe he would know because he's working at Burger King. I don't know. There's nothing wrong with working at Burger King, but I don't know.
Nonetheless, brother, we appreciate you tuning in.
Like, hate, comment, you know what I'm saying? Reach out, come through. You know what I'm saying? Show us what you can do. So shout out to Top Tier Podcast, Miss VA Finest, Slim Diesel. I'm gonna make sure I get your question asked next time in terms of papers or blunts. I promise you. Shaq Gravy, Bachny Flynn, if I'm saying that correctly. RC. Shout out to, let's see, Get 'em Girl, DVQ Supreme and Reach. I think that's Gold Dog. If I'm fucking your name up, my fault. Patrick Moses. Let's see, fucking Heart, fucking Misfit, fucking C3.
Facts.
Lord Jesus or Jesus, whichever one it may be. Let's see. I feel like I'm hitting them. Black Girl Never Lost.
Seven Mitchell for always tuning in.
Seven Mitchell for tuning in. Black Girl Never Lost. I got bars. I didn't see that. Dude, respect to you too. Step your ink game up. Another one. Respect to you as well. Shit. Yeah, JJ Philly is always one that's popping in as well. JJ Philly, RC. A couple of ones I kind of know by name. Raheem Hefner, he's not here, but Reggie, Kim Denise. I feel like that's pretty much it. Yeah, we'll be you know, my plan, you know, God willing, is to make it there tomorrow. You know, see you all more so next week. Have a good night. Happy Mother's Day to all mothers out there. Anybody that has a mother or had a mother, whatever it may be. You know, enjoy the day, enjoy the holiday. Dion Colley as well. JTB More ATL. Jaquan Adams. Clash. Smiles H. I feel like that's more so it.
Yeah.
Yo, bro, who actually gave Debo a shout out. He said Debo was the GOAT.
You got DVQ Supreme and Rich Go Dog.
Yeah, I said him. Yeah.
But he got another one.
Okay. 2 shout outs. But yeah, definitely thank y'all more so for tuning in. Tell a friend, you know, spread the word, so on and so forth. If you want to see your favorites up here, you know what I'm saying? Get at them. It's always a possibility. You know, it's always an open invite. Yeah, thank you. Couldn't do it without you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have a good night. Take care.